to run a mastermind. That is something I'm going to talk about towards the end for people who are interested. And I want to be super frank as we get started, right? But I'll do my best. And here's my promise: over the course of next hour or so, I will try to teach you 15 powerful hacks that will at least make you 10x more effective when it comes to AI. So your journey to becoming an AI rockstar, I hope, starts today. So please stick around. There's a lot that is coming your way. Here are 15 hacks that I will cover. I've blurred all of them for obvious reasons because I don't want to give away the nuggets of wisdom that's coming your way. I want you guys to stick around, invest your time to learn your way around it. That way, I have people around to talk to as well. You see, it's a win-win. All right, pro tip, as we go through the things, if you feel that you know a thing or two here, have some patience, stick around. I'm sure you will find enough things that you don't know of. And that is my promise. And finally, very, very important, don't miss out on the last 5. I've kept the best stuff towards the end. So don't even think of missing out on the last 5. It's going to be fun. Okay, quick attention, guys. Please set your phones on silent. If you have joined this session from your mobile phone, strongly recommend you guys to join from desktop. There's going to be a lot of screen share that will happen, and it'll be very hard for you guys to get your hand around it. Eliminate all your distractions. If you're watching Netflix while watching this, please turn that off. Focus on me. Grab your essentials, a pen, paper, water bottle, whatever you need. And there will be no recording to this workshop that will be provided. So take as many notes as possible. But there's one thing that I'll definitely provide all of you people towards the end of the session. And that is links to every tool that I'll cover today. And also every prompt that I cover, I will share a document with everything inside of it your way towards the end. So stick around. I'm going to share everything towards the end, but there will be no recordings. Should we get started? Should we get started with the first one? Let's go in the chat, or boom in the chat. Bring me some energy so that I can feel some energy here, and we will get started. All right. Awesome. And the first one is something that everybody thinks they know how to do it, but a lot of people screw up, right? And that is how to write a stunning email using something called as the magic prompt formula. So let's say you want AI. You are one of those lazy people like me, and you want AI to write an email for you because you don't want to write the full email. So what do? You go to ChatGPT, and this is something very simple. Everybody will be like, we know that. We already know that. But let me show you what most of people do. They write something like this. Right? Sorry, my bad. I have a note so that I don't waste time with every prompt written, which I'm going to share with you people as well. Some people write something like this. Write an email inviting 100 email subscribers of Growth School to the Generative AI workshop for $49. Let's say this is the email that you want to send to your audience. Let's say you're the marketer of Growth School, and you want to write an email to the audience of Growth School, inviting them to a workshop like this, right? What would you do? So you would write a simple prompt like this, and you send the button. We are using the free version of ChatGPT, and here's an email. Join our generative AI workshop for $49. Limited spots available. Hi name, we are excited to invite you to the Growth School's exclusive generative AI workshop. Whether you want to upskill, explore AI, everything is there. It also covers, here's what you can expect, the workshop date, duration, price. There's a nice little link for people to reserve their seats as well. And it nicely ends towards the end saying, got questions? Why don't you reply to this email? From a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate this email? From a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate an email like this? Let me know in the chat. Someone says 3 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Ouch, that's harsh. 6 out of 10. Okay-ish. Do you guys want to make this into a 10 out of 10? Should we make this into a 10 out of 10? Let's do that right now. Right? To do that, you guys need to learn your way around how to write great prompts. Okay, what we just did was a very simple prompt. And here is how a good prompt looks like. So if you want AI to come up with a great email, you have to come up with a prompt like this. And I'm going to show you why I did what I did so that you can also write these prompts all by yourself. Don't worry about it. So just to write an email, this is how I wrote the prompt. You're an experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy. Write a launch email for a new workshop of Growth School on generative AI. Write an email inviting existing users of the workshop. Make sure the copy is over the top fun and designed to resonate with an audience of 22 years old who are trying to figure out ChatGPT. Focus a lot on folks working on marketing, tech, product design roles, and also talk to them about interesting things that will be covered. Include a review of someone. So what did I do? If I want my assistant or my intern to write an email for me, I'm not going to say just write an email and send. I'm going to be a little more descriptive. And that's exactly what I've done here with this prompt. But there's a method to the madness, okay, on why I wrote how I wrote. That is because I followed something called as the magic prompt formula. Magic prompt formula has 4 different sections to it. Number 1, you need to include the context. Number 2, you have to give a task. Number 3, you have to give instructions on what to follow, and if possible, also give out an example or data. Now, let's break this prompt down so that you understand why I wrote and how I wrote so that you can do this better. The context is you're an experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber. This is context. Why is this important? The moment I add this line, what happens is this large language models like ChatGPT starts thinking, how do brands like Ogilvy and Uber write? They go read about that stuff or research about that stuff from the knowledge graph and get all the good things on how to craft a great email. Next, I give out a task. And the task is write a launch email for the new workshop on Growth School. That is done. That's a task. And finally, I give a set of instructions and data. What are these instructions? I say, make sure this is fun, designed to resonate with an audience of 22+ year olds. And lot of my users are marketing, tech, product, and design roles. So I'm giving a lot of instructions on how my audience is so that it can craft an email that will resonate with my audience, which is extremely important, right? And that is how I came up with the prompt. So each one of you, next time when you're writing a prompt, use this formula, use this structure, take a screenshot if you can. Now, let's do a test trial or a test run of this prompt. And now tell me, what do you think of this email right now when we followed the magic prompt formula? All right. Ready to crush 2024? Unlock generative AI mastery with Web Assistant. Hello there, fellow trailblazer. If you're in marketing, tech, product, or design, and you're not using generative AI to work smarter or harder, you're missing out big time. But don't worry, we got something game-changing for you. Introducing the Generative AI Workshop by none other than Web Assistant. Yours truly. The guy who's been shaking up LinkedIn with viral content and growth hacks. And trust us, the session is going to be mind-blowing. Why you need to be here? Here is the thing. And the best part, everything that is covered. And here's a testimonial. Save my spot. And there's a nice little sweet little PS which says, be quick. Seats are limited. People are already snatching them like the last slice of pizza. Now, for this email, which I asked it to be over the top fun, what do you think about the result? From a scale of 1 to 10 right now. Somebody is like, man, that's too long of an email. You know what? Let's make it short. I just say, make it shorter, but retain the style. That's it. You ask it to make it shorter, you ask it to retain the style, it will cut it down to the size that you want to as well. Right? This is something called as chain prompting. You can continue to talk to AI till you get something that you want. But you know what? Can I tell you a fun fact? I probably sent over 100 million emails in the last 12 months. Guess what? When it comes to emails, when you are doing storytelling and you're descriptive, longer emails work better than shorter emails. Shorter emails work great when you're doing a personalized one-on-one email. Okay. So that's a quick tip. Not sure if you guys were interested about it, but there you go. All right. That is what I wanted to quickly cover on this. How many of you have ever written a cold email? How many of you guys have ever written a cold email? For all those people who have no idea what a cold email is, cold email is basically sending an email to someone who you have never met, who you don't know of, right? And the reason why you send an email is so that you can get their attention. It could be for a job. It could be closing. It could be to get like a client. It could be to get mentorship. It could be about anything, right? Cold emails are one of the most powerful tools out there to connect and reach out to phenomenal people out there, right? Now, writing a cold email is not an easy job, because for you to be able to write a great cold email, guys, how many of you guys have at least received a cold email where someone has said, hi Joe, or hi Glenn, or hi Jeffries, or hi Mike. You know what? I work for this company XYZ, and we sell this beautiful service. Would love to get your time. Can I talk to you? How many of you guys got these cold emails in your lives? Me in the chat, guys. Me in the chat. There you go. A lot of you guys have got these cold emails. The fundamental problem with this cold emails is the fact that most of the cold emails are borderline, they basically suck. And the reason why they suck is because most of the people who create these cold emails, right, don't do enough work. What if I wanted to write an email to Joe and I tell Joe that, hey, Joe, you know what? I was looking up your LinkedIn and I saw a recent post that you have made on, let's say, the very cool workshop that you recently attended by Growth School. I see even at the time that you're in, with all the experience that you have, you're consistently learning. I see that you're running a company and we have this incredible solution that we built, right? Which I think will be great for your business XYZ. Would you want to have a chat with me, or just reply no? It's about personalization that gets people excited, that gets a reply. But for you to do that, you have to spend 3-4 hours researching about the person. In this case, I have to research about Joe, right? I made up a bunch of stuff right now. That's a different story. But how can we get AI to do all this research for us so that we can save 3 to 4 hours or whatever time that we can to write a great cold email, right? Today, AI can do that. And we use a very, very cool tool, completely free of cost, and that is called as Copilot, which is by Microsoft. Okay, that's what we use. There you go. This is how Copilot looks like. So all I have to do is write this prompt, craft a highly personalized cold email. I don't know why it is in Spanish for some weird reason for me, but cold email addressing the founder of Growth School. Let's say in this use case, right? The use case that I've built for the cold email is, let's say someone wants to apply for a job inside of Growth School and the person is writing me an email. How can they write a super personalized cold email? I'm saying ensure the email demonstrates thorough research by referencing the founder's recent social media activity and recent media coverage related to the company. Here is some information about me, and that's a LinkedIn of one of my friends for this demo. All I do is click on the send button, and if everything goes right, there you go. It says hi WebHub. Why is it saying hi WebHub? It went out there and researched who the founder of Growth School is because it has access to the internet. And it automatically came up with hi WebHub. I hope this email finds you well. My name is Chandana. I recently came across your inspiring journey with Growth School. As someone deeply passionate about edtech and growth marketing, I was particularly intrigued by your recent podcast episode on 100x Entrepreneurs podcast. How did AI know that I recently did a podcast? Because it did a research. It went on reading about me on the internet to include that stuff. You see this, it goes on. Your recent social media, your recent media coverage, especially the announcement of Growth School's $5 million seed investment by Sequoia, is truly impressive. It's evident that your vision, you get the point, guys? It is literally reading up content on the internet about the company, about the person, and it is crafting a personalized cold email. How incredibly powerful is this? If someone had to do this manually, it's going to take a couple of hours for sure. But AI is able to do all of that just right away. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, drop a comment, boom, in the chat so that I know that I'm keeping you guys interested, because you know what? You guys have taken the time out to learn. So you guys have made that investment of time. I want to make sure that I'm giving you value. Guys, we'll take the questions towards the end, if you may allow me. Or else the flow will break and I'll get carried away and whatnot. I'm not great with it. So we'll take questions towards the end so that we'll go on the flow. All right. Moving on. Summarize anything on the web and chat with it. How many of you guys have had this feeling that I wish there was a way I could have consumed 15 different, blog articles on a single day? I wish I could read more. There's so much of content out there on the internet. I wish I could read more. How many of you guys have felt this before? Me in the chat. Me in the chat. And as you do that, I'm going to pull up an article. Every day. Awesome. I'll solve this problem for you for once and for all. Just give me a second. I'm going to pull something up. All right. Got something. Let's say, I mean, you can absolutely do this for everything. All right. Let's say there's a blog article that you came across and you're like, dude, I don't want to go through this whole long article, right? I wish someone could quickly summarize this and give me answers. And I wish there's a way for me to talk to this blog article and ask doubts, right? How do I do that? So what we do at Growth School is not just teach, but also build. So we built an incredible Chrome extension, which you guys can see right here with the Growth School icon. I will tell you towards the end on how you can grab this as well for free, that too. Don't worry about it. And all you have to do is when I tap on this Chrome extension, this beautiful little sidebar opens up with a lot of options, right? First, it says summarize this page, chat with this page, and there's a bunch analyze data on this page. There's a bunch of things inside. I don't want to go through the whole Chrome extension. I want to show you how we use it and how I use it every day, right? I can simply say summarize this page. And what AI will do is it'll quickly go to the blog article and give you a summary right inside of the same browser. So you don't have to copy text, go to ChatGPT, paste it, ask for outcomes, ask for answers, right? I just simply ask the question, summarize, and here is a nice little summary. You know what? I don't have the patience to read it. I just want to ask questions. I'm like, it's an article of Growth School raising $5 million of seed round. This happened a couple of years back. So I'm going to simply ask a question. I'm curious. Who invested? I don't want to sit and read the article. Let AI do the reading. There you go. The $5 million seed round of Growth School was led by Sequoia Capital India and Owl Ventures and 80 plus angel investors. All right. Austin Alred, Shan Puri, Eric Su, bunch of people invested. Great. Did Elon Musk invest? I don't know. I'm curious. I can ask whatever questions I want. Did Elon Musk invest? Elon Musk did not invest. That's too bad for Elon, not for me. But I wish that happened, right? But you can get the idea here. It can simply chat. Now I can ask, why did they raise, and how much revenue are they doing? I can ask whatever I want, and AI is going to read through it and give me answers if it is in the article. Growth School raised $5 million to build a robust tech platform, new areas and all. The revenue figures for Growth School are not disclosed in this information. The reason why I added this question is you can see this. It didn't make up stuff. It told that information is not present in the article. So I'm sorry, I can't help you. And of course, you can ask it to make it shorter or whatever. You can continue to play with it, right? So this is how you can simply jump on article to article, whatever you want to read, get AI to do all the hard work for you, read it and give you the outputs that you want. Guys, drop a comment cool in the chat if you think this is cool. These are super handy. Trust me when I say this, I use this every single day because I'm lazy and I want to consume as much information as possible, right? And someone who says it's too long, I can just say, can you make it shorter? And it will make it shorter. As simple as that. Now, let's take it a notch up, all right? How many of you guys have come across like a Joe Rogan podcast? You want to listen to the podcast, but it's freaking 4 hours long. And you were like, I wish someone could watch this podcast on behalf of me and give me the top insights. How many of you guys have felt this? Long ass podcast, don't have the time. You wish someone could do it for you. And that someone, like I said, could be your AI, right? And let me show you an example on how to do that. Again, this is a YouTube video. You can see this. This is
feeling of these creators, a lot of creators who don't want to sell.
It's a podcast, not a podcast. It's like a talk at GSV ASU Summit. This was with, this guy is the founder of Udemy. This is Nas Daily, like one of the biggest creators of the world. This is, I mean, you can see there's a bunch of people on the talk and it's a 41-minute long video. The reason why I've not gone into even longer video because it takes slightly longer. So I came up with a 40-minute video to give you guys an example, right? Let's say this video you came across about creator economy and you wanted a summary of this. Again, the same Chrome extension, when you open, this time it opens up new options. It says create chapters from video, summarize video, chat with video. Each of these options are available. Let's use a newer option. It's a long video. I want to get an outline of that. So I just tap on the button, create chapters, and AI will go through this whole video. Okay, you can see this. It is going through the whole video. And it is giving me a breakdown of all the chapters right here so that I can jump in and do whatever I want. Right? Once this is done, let's say there are topics, monetization challenges. So let's say there is something about monetization challenges and I don't want to like if I tap
Ideas
here,
which you are
it
not
will
an expert
directly
at.
take me to monetization challenges, but I don't want to do that. I will be like, give me top insights from monetization challenges. So I'm like, I'm interested in the monetization challenges bit, right? Just explain me what that is. And it gives me an elaborate explanation of everything that is covered in the video. And somebody was like, this is a little long. So I'll be like, can you short it? Can you make it shorter? And it'll obviously directly make it shorter and give you the output as well. There you go. Much shorter, 2 point. Guys, having the ability to be able to talk to a video in form of chat is absolutely crazy. Imagine the amount of information that you can consume. This is a growth school extension, and I'm going to tell you guys how you guys can get access to it towards the end. My team will also share a link with you guys. Like I said, towards the end, you don't have to worry. All right. Superb. Moving on. I'll tell you a funny incident, right? Has anyone ever been to Tokyo, Japan? Anyone here? I'm just looking. Yes, I see a bunch of you. All of you guys will resonate with what I'm going to say you right now. Don't you guys think the subway, if you want to use the subway of Tokyo, it's almost impossible? There are 32 freaking lanes. Someone is already in Tokyo. Awesome. There are 32 freaking lanes in Tokyo, okay? Tokyo subway. And if you want to get to any location, and if you're new to the place, you are lost, my friend. It's going to be a pain in the ass, right? Now, here's the thing. I wish there was something which could have helped me then. But today, AI has become a solution for that. Now, do you guys want to learn how to make AI read things from images for free? Somebody is like, oh, you wanted to sell the Growth School Chrome extension. That's why you're talking about it. Absolutely not. You will not get an option to buy the product. It's going to be free. Yes, AI today has the capability to read from images, and it is mind-blowing. It's called as vision. Okay. And let me show you how that works. How many of you guys, when you look at a dashboard like this, it paranoids you? And you're like, I wish there was someone who could explain me, like I'm 5-year-old, what is there inside of this? Just drop a me in the chat, guys. Just drop a me in the chat. I want to see how many of you guys actually, because it is a major problem for me, right? It's too overwhelming, right? So what do I do these days? Nothing. I take a screenshot of the dashboard, come to this brilliant tool, which is also the free version that I'm using in this case. I use this brilliant tool called as Claude, which is a competitor to ChatGPT. It's phenomenal when it comes to GPT vision. That is, it is phenomenal when it comes to analyzing text on images and analyzing images and whatnot. I take a screenshot, drop it right in here, and I say, explain me what's in the image, like I'm 5, and also give me top insights from the data so that I can use them to make my business better. Whatever you guys want from that image, right? And there you go. Let me explain you like you are 5. Okay. This is a colorful picture that shows you how money moves in and out, because I said 5 years, right? I said 5 years. So this is a colorful picture that shows you how money moves in and out of business, kind of like keeping track of your piggy bank. The blue number in the top is 6,000, I think it's about $6 million, is money that other people owe the business. Kind of when friends borrow your toys and promise you to give back. The red number, which is about this, is the money that the business owes to the others. You see how it is explaining the whole dashboard like you are a kid. That is the beauty. And to make your business better, because I asked for it, try to collect money faster from people that owe you. Your inventory takes 10 days to sell. See if you can make it faster. You pay your bills in 28 days. This is good. It'll let you keep your money longer. AI trying to be funny. And your business seems to be better than last in the year plan ahead of slower early months. Guys, the beauty of this is that it is able to go through the content, go through the image, and is able to give you insights. That is the power of AI, right? This is absolutely mind-blowing when I came across this. So folks, quickly, it's been almost an hour since I've been yabbing. How is it going so far? From a scale of 1 to 10. Troublemakers, stay away, please. There are people here who are trying to learn. All right, I see some 7, I see some 6, I see some 9, I see some 10, I see some... That's awesome. You know what? We are going to convert all of this to 10 plus by end of this workshop because there's so much coming your way. All right. So guys, now that I've been speaking, can I take 3 to 4 minutes to quickly introduce myself? Can I take quickly like 3 to 4 minutes to introduce myself? Yes, in the chat. Nice. All right. Thank you. All right. So this is who I am. My name is Vaibhav Sisanti. Like I said, you guys can call me V for ease of pronunciation. I'm father to this beautiful girl. Her name is Phoebe. Any Friends fans out there? Yeah, the name has been adopted from Phoebe Buffet because that's one of my favorite characters on the TV show Friends. I've been a horrible student. I've barely cleared my exams during my school. But my friends actually saved me all throughout my life to clear all the exams. I first started up when I was 19 years old. I started something called as Discovering Android. Basically, I was teaching people how to hack Android. And Google kind of got pissed at me. And they're like, dude, I own Android. I mean, we Google own Android, and you cannot be teaching how to hack Android. And they kicked me out of Google search. That kind of led to me shutting my business down. But me doing that taught me a bunch of things that led me to my second startup back in India. When I was 20 years old, I started something called as Crazy Heads. It was a digital media company. We won awards. After that, after running that for 3 years, how many of you guys know who this dude is? How many of you guys know who this dude is? So after that, I actually joined Uber back in 2015. I was helping Uber launch new markets in India. I spent a lot of time in India, LATAM, sometime in the US. I traveled the world for Uber. By the way, this guy is Travis Kalanick. He was the founder of Uber. He still is around, but no more the CEO. So I helped Uber scale and launch hundreds of millions of trips. I've given a bunch of talks. They're all out there on the internet. You can check them out. I've worked and consulted with over 100 plus brands. And I recently raised about $5 million from Sequoia, like you guys saw in the news article, to build Growth School. And I'm completely into this. We are a team of 165 people right now. We have offices in Singapore, India, one opening up in the US, at Delaware. Throughout the story of Growth School, we have done 3 million learners globally from 30 different countries. We've been ranked the LinkedIn Top Startup 2022, 2023, like both the years as the top 20 top startups in the country. And that's me, right? Quickly wanted to introduce myself. I don't know how it will help, but I thought you guys should know me if I've been talking to you and you have to listen to me for the next at least like an hour or so from now, right? By the way, I need a quick favor from all of you people, if you can. We work really hard to pull these workshops up. And if you really enjoy the workshop and you learn something out of this, do take some time out to write a review on LinkedIn, Google or Trustpilot, or if you come across our ads, do drop a comment on how you felt about it. It'll take you about 5 minutes to do it, but it'll really, really help us, right? Not gonna force, but that's essentially what it is. And for all those people who spend the 5 minutes of your valuable time, we give you a bunch of resources. And what are these resources? You get 1 month access to the Growth School app, 50% off to the next workshop. You also get a code so that you can give this workshop to 3 people and 50 plus ChatGPT prompts. And you might be wondering, why the hell is this guy giving away more things just for a review to be written? Because I feel time is valuable and nothing in this world comes for free. So there you go. We'll share all this information towards you guys over an email after the workshop is over. Let's get right into the content right now. How many of you guys know who this person is? We will share all that information on how to write a review, where to write a review after this workshop. All right. Awesome. All right. A lot of people, a lot of you guys are getting it right. This guy is Gary Vaynerchuk. And this guy actually changed my life. How? Gary Vee was shouting from with his guts out that people on LinkedIn are not creating content. It is going to be the next big platform. Please create content and whatnot. You know what? Out of curiosity, I just started to create content inside of LinkedIn. And to my surprise, I started to get hundreds of thousands of views on LinkedIn as I got it right. Of course, I went into the rabbit hole, tried to crack the game. Today, I sit with quite a lot of followers. And that was my aha moment. I accidentally became a content creator from there just because I took inspiration from one person. Today, I have about 400,000 followers on LinkedIn, 200,000 followers on Instagram, 100,000 followers on Twitter. I run a newsletter which has 200,000 people there. Basically, I ended up having 1 million followers across social media, and I create a lot of content on AI and business and everything around it. Right now, why am I saying all of this to you guys? That is because building my personal brand has actually changed my life in so many ways. And this is one of the reasons why I got a chance to meet with some of the best people, billionaires out there. I've given talks in all over the world on topics around AI, business, and whatnot. And today, we are basically building a brand all around it, right? So the reason why I gave all this build up is because so that all of people who are on this call realize no matter what you do, how many years of experience you have, please start building a personal brand. And I hope that journey starts right here because AI can help you do that really, really well. All right. So let me teach you a few hacks that can help you get started with almost any social media platform out there, all using artificial intelligence. All right. Team, I see a lot of people are still stuck on the waiting room. If you guys could keep checking and keep adding people, that will be awesome. All right. So the first one that I'm going to cover is how to convert a full-fledged YouTube video into any of the piece of content that you want. It could be a blog article, it could be a LinkedIn post, or it could be a YouTube short, whatever kind of piece of content that you want to create. How do you do that? And also, I'm going to teach you something very cool. Okay. If you guys are active on LinkedIn, and if you're not, you should be. I'm going to teach you how you can make AI write like you, so that AI can mimic the exact style of writing that you have, so that when people read it, though AI has written it, nobody would know. And by the way, in the last 9 months, a good 80% of my content is written by AI. Okay. All right. And for this, we're going to use this incredible tool called as Supergrow. I'm going to share the links of all these tools with you guys so you don't have to worry. All right. Now, what is Supergrow? Here, what it is, it's a tool. I've signed up already. It's a great platform, AI powered platform for you to leverage the power of LinkedIn the fullest. Again, for anyone who's not doing it, I strongly recommend you guys to do that. Okay. I've logged in. I have the paid account of this. Now, it can do a bunch of things, like I said. The first one that we'll play with is, let's say you came across any YouTube video and you think it's a very cool video and you should write about it. How do you do it? Obviously, let's say this video, Polymatter, is one of my favorite channels. I don't know if anybody follows here. And here, there's this topic which says, why is US suing Apple? Let's say you want to write a piece of content about this, but you don't have the patience to watch the whole video again. How can you get AI to watch the video and make you convert this into a LinkedIn post? It's simple. You copy the URL of the YouTube video, come into this super cool tool called as Supergrow, like I said, click on this button called as generate a post from YouTube video. It's Supergrow. I've already signed in to save time. I simply click here and paste the URL. Now, I told you I'll also teach you how to make AI write like you, right? How do we do that? When you come to content style, when you select this option, there's an option to add your own style. If I just open this in the new tab for ease, the way it can mimic your style is, if you have written any 10 pieces of content, let's say a LinkedIn post or a blog article, or if you don't have any of them, I'm sure all of you guys have written emails, right? Grab 10 pieces of content and just keep adding them here. You see, I've already added about 15 of my pieces of content right here. If you just add 10 pieces of content of yours and click on save, AI will go through all of your content and will be able to mimic your style exactly the way it is, right? These are all the pieces of content that I had written. I uploaded into this tool. So it started to write like me. And once you do that, you will be able to see this option right here. I've saved the writing style as my name, which is Web of Vicinity. And I can just add instructions. Here I can say, follow my style. I can choose not to say that. I've already uploaded the YouTube video here. All I do is click on the generate button and let AI do its magic. And there you go, guys. I'm not sure if you guys have read or come across my LinkedIn post, But if you think this is super cool, drop a boom in the chat. That'll be superb so that I know you guys are with me. It literally went through the whole 20-minute YouTube video in no time, understood what's inside of the post, and wrote a freaking LinkedIn post in exactly my style. If you guys don't believe me, go and check out my LinkedIn on how I write. I have a nice little hook. I usually do a lot of storytelling, and I always end with a call to action. It replicated my style of writing as is. And trust me when I say this, I've been doing this for quite some time right now. So what's my value add? I can sit and build an audience, do things that I actually enjoy. And if I want, in this add your instructions bit, I can put my thoughts as well. Great question. I can put my thoughts as well, but I don't have to send it all the information. Right? So that is my value add here. Right? So there you go. YouTube video has been converted into a nice little LinkedIn post. Now you can do the same thing for a blog article as well. Let's say this is an article, Hype or Reality, will AI really take your job away? And there's a nice little article by Forbes. I can simply copy the URL, come to Supergrow again. And this time I'll say generate a post from an article. Select this one, paste the link. I will select the content style as Web of Cinti. Of course, if you have your thoughts, you can put them here, and I'll click on generate button. And there you go. It has started to write out the whole blog, a whole LinkedIn post from this blog article. Now, you see, with very few clicks, we are able to get AI to do a lot of heavy lifting for us, right? With just a few clicks. And that is how we are getting started. We have to figure out ways on how we can leverage AI in our everyday jobs or everyday lives to be able to do a lot better, right? Now, the next thing that I want to quickly show you is, you know what, let's say you wrote this LinkedIn post. You want to attach a nice little image to this LinkedIn post. What do? A lot of people go out there and Google search and find an image and put it out there. But that's not what we do. We do things differently here. We get AI to generate images for us, which were never used before, right? So let me quickly show you a very cool tool for you guys. And that tool is called as Simplified. Now, what does Simplified do? Simplified has the power to actually convert text into images, right? And I will not. And I mean, there are so many models that can generate images. I don't want to complicate it for you guys right now. I want to show you a simple tool so that you don't have to break your heads and use it. All right. That's the job of this session. So what do I do? Let's say this is the blog article, or this is the article, and I want to generate an image for this. This is basically AI a threat or a blessing to our jobs. So I want to come up with this really cool image of a dude where half of the face is basically human and the other half is like a machine, right? I think that would be like a super cool image, and we can generate that today all using AI. So I come back to this tool called as Simplified, and I just paste a text of what I exactly want. I'll show you the prompt as well. And I click on the generate button. Right? Once I do that, it basically says, show me your styles, right? So there are a bunch of models out there. Just out of box, select this Flux Realism. It's a very good model. And I can select styles and whatnot, right? I'm not going to select any style. I'm going to just say none. There are camera angles as well that I can shoot. I really like the movie look. And I will click on the generate button. That's it. I added a bunch of text saying generate a realistic image of a 25-year-old looking person from India. It threw some error. I'm gonna give it a shot again. It again threw an error. Looks like the tool is down. I don't know why. In fact, you know what? If this doesn't work, for some reason, it is throwing an error. I don't think we have a great luck today. I'm gonna try a different model and see if it works. If it doesn't, there could be something wrong with the tool today. And AI is in the early days. No, something is off. So we can use a different tool this time. In fact, you can actually go to ChatGPT as well. And ChatGPT has something called as DALL-E. It is not great. Okay. It is not great, but We can try. I send the same prompt, generate a realistic image of a 25-year-old person from India with a sorrowful expression. Half of their face appears as human with natural features, and the other half depicts a robotic metallic structure with intricate details seamlessly blending into a human side. So let us see what we get from DAL-E, which is by ChatGPT. It is free of cost, but it's not great, sadly. You will know what I'm saying, why I'm saying. And here is it. It comes. What do you guys think of this? It's not bad, right? It's not bad, but it's an image that AI generated for free, right? I wish I could show you the other one. The other one is much more powerful, but like bad luck. Bad luck, I could not, but I will share the link of the tool so that you guys can go and figure out yourself and play with that tool, right? But there is something else AI can do really, really well. And that is, what if I tell you that if you just upload a bunch of text, AI can make a video of it? It is possible today. And it's actually extremely cool, right? So let's say we actually generated a bunch of text here, right? I've just copied the text here. And to convert this into a video now for your social media or wherever, you can go to this tool called as InVideo AI. Okay. This is the name of the tool. It's called InVideo AI. And all you have to do is once you sign in, I'm using the free version of it. I'm just going to paste the text. My team is just messaging me right now saying a lot of AI models are actually down right now. Looks like they're witnessing a lot of traffic. So I think it's just a timing thing for us. So there's a good chance a few things that we're going to talk about might not work because a few tech services that are down globally. All right. So I'm going to click on the generate video button. The moment you see AI generated this text from here, I pull that text and dropped it inside of this tool. And it says analyzing, it says thinking. It's going to take about 5 minutes to get it right. And it's asking me a bunch of things. Who are the audience? I want it to be dramatic. I want this video for, let's say, YouTube Shorts this time, or Instagram Reels, or TikTok, right? I click on the continue button, and AI will start doing its job. It's going to take about 3 to 4 minutes to generate it. So I don't want to sit and wait. We're going to come back to this in 3 to 4 minutes right now. And I'll show you the power of this. Guys, I have been flirting with little ideas with you guys right now, showing you the power of AI, how it works, what are the things that you can do. From here, we are entering the zone of mind-bending AI hacks. Okay, so don't even think of missing or even blinking your eye. It's going to be super fun. Stick around. And of course, I will show you this video once it is generated completely. For all the people who just joined, don't worry about it. You've joined just in time. And you're going to see some crazy stuff right now. How many of you guys want to learn how to build a stunning website using AI in a few minutes? Drop a me in the chat. You just give it a bunch of words and AI will convert that into a fully blown website without writing a single line of code. Are you guys ready? Awesome. Let us get started. So what we're going to do is, in this example, right, I'm going to just show you how you can make a personal website. So for that, what I'll do is actually, give me a second. I'm going to quickly download my LinkedIn profile data, right? So it's easier for me to kind of, okay, you know what? I'm going to show this to you for people who don't know. So if you want to download your LinkedIn profile, yours or anyone else's, you can simply, come here, click on this resources button and click on save to PDF. So what this will do is LinkedIn gives you a free option of downloading your whole profile. So there you go. I've simply downloaded the profile. It's right here. And now for me to convert this information into a website, I come to this super cool tool called as Framer. Okay. I've signed in already. What I do is I simply click on new project. And once I do that, I click on this little button, which has a bunch of other features as well. Okay, my bad. Looks like it has changed a bunch of things around. See, this is the problem. AI has been evolving so fast that it keeps changing stuff. Now I'm simply looking for that option because I used this like 3 days back. It looked different. Now it looks different. It's just funny. Give me a second. If I am not able to find it, don't worry about it. I've got you covered. I will show you how you can do this using a different tool as well. Okay. Nope. I can't seem to find that option, but no worries. We are gonna show you. I'm gonna show you one more thing. Okay. This is the reason why I chose not to show you guys this is because it might overwhelm you a little. The name of the tool is called as bolt.new. Okay. You just say what you want, and this tool will spit out what you want as a website or almost any product that you want. So give me a second. I'm quickly logging in. And once you log in, you just have to give a bunch of text and it will give you a website. Okay. Come up with a website which looks sleek and minimal and has all the information about me. Here is some info I want you to cover. I paste the, my bad. I come here to my resume. I copy the text, come back into bold.new. I just paste the text dump right here. I click on the send button. Okay, that's all I did. I wrote a simple little prompt and I said, come up with a website. And that's it. My hands are off right now. You can see this. It has started to talk to itself, updating us on what my hands are off. And you can see it has started to code. It has absolutely started to code in the backend and it is writing multiple pages of code. You can see this here on the left side. It's writing code faster than any human being can. So essentially, we are entering a world where if you know how to speak English, right? If you know how to speak, if you know how to express, you can literally build anything you want, right? It has understood the text and has started to write a bunch of code. It takes a couple of minutes. Let it do its magic. I really enjoy watching AI writing code. It's just magical. And if you're a founder, you know how painful it is to hire engineers, right? So there you go. It has come up with something. I hope it will work. All I have to do is click on this preview button and you have to give it some time for it to load. And if our luck favors today, it's going to load the site in just a couple of minutes. Okay. I'm going to simply click on the load. Oh, there you go. And there you go, guys. It has come up with a neat little website with all the information. There's an about page. Awesome. There's an experience page. Awesome. There's a skills page. All right. And there's a contact page. Now I'm like, this is too basic. Can you make it fancier? Add images, make it UI first, like make it UI first with great visuals. I like the Airbnb website, like the Airbnb website. You can just say what you want, right? It will understand the context. It will understand what you're talking about, and it will start writing the code in the backend again, right? Without us breaking our heads whatsoever. So you see this, it threw some error, and the beauty is it will fix the error itself as well. You don't need to write a single line of code ever. So let it do its magic. You can see this. It has started to change the design right in front of our eyes. There's a nice little, it also made up a logo with VS because my name is Vaibhav Sisanti, right? And I started to write a bunch of things, again, trying to code and probably trying to make it nicer. Let us give it a couple of minutes. And you see this, it has started to add an image right now because we said add an image, and of course, we can replace the image to whatever image we want. Now, as it's doing, right, let's come back to this video because we thought we will generate a video using AI, right? Let's come back onto this and let's see how the video is looking. This is the video we generated using AI. It's a 5-minute video, 3-minute video, and this is how it goes.
Ever wondered if AI will steal your job or make it better? This question has been on the minds of many as AI continues to evolve and integrate into various industries. Hang tight, because the truth is fascinating. AI is not just a technological advancement, it's a paradigm shift that could redefine the way we work and live. Confusion and fear surround AI and its impact on our jobs.
Don't you guys think this is super cool?
Many people worry
about this whole video is generated from the bunch of text that I gave, which I also generated using AI. It added a voiceover, it added a video, it stitched everything together for us to get this information. How insane is this, right? Now, coming back to the part, there you go. Our website is ready as well. You can see this about me. There's a nice little experience and design. Everything is out here. Guys, don't you think this is super duper cool? And there's a nice little menu item as well. I can tap on this. It works. And if you want to take this website live, all I have to do is click on this deploy button. And again, AI will do its magic. It will deploy the website for us and give us a URL to share it with anyone in the world that we want. All with 3 lines of text that I gave it. That's it. I told you we are getting into mind-blowing things right now very, very soon. And that's essentially what we are doing. And there you go. It says your website is live. Let me quickly open this link. And boom, there you go. The website is live on the internet with all the information right here. My LinkedIn, my email, my company name, all the buttons work. Perfect. Right? That is the power of this. I'm going to share links of everything. Okay. You can host the website for free. It doesn't matter. Right? They host it for you. Superb. All right. Now, how many of you guys want the power of AI inside of Excel or Google Sheets? Drop a me in the chat. Excel or Google Sheets. Drop a me in the chat. Guys, so far, I've been using the free AI tools. I have not used any paid tools so far. Supergrow is the one where I paid. I questions towards the end. Okay, let's jump on to the Excel stuff because I know this is very, very important for a lot of. For this, I use a tool as numerous.ai. This tool is actually a paid one, but it comes with a free version. But I pay because I hate Excel. Right? All the time, right? Using Excel, I always fall this problem. Right? I look at a bunch of data and I'm like, I have to do it something. There's a formula to do it. Don't remember how to write the formula. Go back to YouTube, search it, watch a video, try it, won't work, debug, try it, spend like 5 hours, feels like an eternity, and eventually to make it work. AI is that you can get all of these things done with AI. And that's how the numerator works. Let me show you a very cool example in this case. Okay. I'm not going to go into like VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, macros, but all possible. I don't want to scare everyone on the call who have not used either, but I'm using it on Google Sheets. Use that on MS Excel or Microsoft as well. Let's say you have some here and you have a city, state, country, post, full address, all of that stuff here. And you're like, I want to a full address here. Merge all this information. It is possible with Excel, but I don't. So what do? I don't think I will just switch my Google. Once, guys. Because I've installed the Chrome extension on a different email. So I need to be logged in for this to work. Okay, perfect. So we were right here. I want full address to come here. How to do that? So what do? I've installed this extension address. All I have to do is tap extensions, and there is right here, and I have to show sidebar. This magical little AI comes up for me. Give it some. Today, AI has been a little, so still working. It's gonna pull up very soon, hopefully, and there you go. Pulls up this magic sidebar. This is your AI for Excel. Now, what do? I don't know what to write, so I just come here saying generate formula, right? Explain what I want. I want everything that's on what? F2, on F2, G2, H2, I2, J2 to be merged together. Cases. That's what I just explained. I click on generate form. And there you go. Look at it. It's some formula. Okay. What I have to do is either insert or just copy. I'm just going to insert into cell. And look at this. It wrote the form. It inserted the formula inside of Google and it gave me an output. Now, all drag and drop this. And all this information is together. And who wrote the formula? AI wrote the formula. You can use the same to almost explain what you want, and it will give you the formula. You just have to. That is the power of AI. Right? Said numerous is more powerful than just formula. A lot of people have to do a lot of math things, and a lot of these math actually happens inside this freaking Google sheet. Right? For example, let's say you have your business or you have a job where your boss or you have this problem that there are a lot of reviews that you care about your product on the internet, and you do a positive review or a negative review. So you're asking someone else has asked you to go through each of these reviews in the information here, if it's a positive review, negative review, or a neutral review. And you have to do this for 100, 500 different reviews. It's eternity. It's boring as hell. It's human time. Get AI to do this job for us. How do you do it? I just put here again, and I go something called a sentiment. And when I tap on this button, just say analyze the sentiment of. I will say review. Right? The review is in which column? Review is in column C, and it can be positive. It can be negative, or neutral. That's what it is. I'm saying go through this review, AI, and tell if it's a positive review, negative review, a neutral review. All I have to do on this place, and we will let AI. There you go. AI went through the review and it said it's a positive review. Now I've done all the hard work. All I have to do is drag and drop till 100, and AI will go through 500 reviews in no will give you, and there you go. Guys, if you think this, drop a comment insane in the chat. The same way, if you want a reply to this review, I can just say is equal to, I can just write it is equal to AI, and write a reply to this review. And I can say it is in, and I just close this. What it will do is it will this review. It will go through this and will give you a response back. Numerous is not free of cost. If you think, guys, good life costs you money. If AI is doing the job, some to pay the bills, for some to pay the money. Right? So guys, it did. It went through all reviews and wrote replies to reviews on a Google Sheet. You can just copy it. What you're seeing, if you like, drop in the chat. Do drop in the chat if you like what you're seeing. So we use AI to do a bunch of our job, use artificial intelligence of Google Sheets. Guys, you see, I told you sometime back that, growth school large right now, we are almost 150 people. And there's one thing that we believe in. We trust in data. That's our core principle in culture, right? In trust. But here's the problem with data, all right? A lot of us don't know Python or are not very good when it comes to analyzing data, right? When we are given a big sheet of Excel and analyze this, a lot of us fall flat on our faces. See, and for people who can do that, you either have to hire analysts or someone else. And if you're doing it yourself, it takes a lot of time, right? How do we get AI to do all the data analysis work for us? And we can use a bunch of tools. In fact, instead of growth school, we have built a, but I'll show you something that we can use again, something that we have already, and that is basically our very own ChatGPT, right? It's okay. It's decent. It's not as we built our own tool, but cannot get access to our own right now. But you can use ChatGPT, right? So what do? Let's say you're working for Netflix, and your job, your boss or your team has this job of getting analysis done for data on Netflix. Boss has given you a big file, or you have this big file and you want to analyze this. What do? You download that file, drag and drop right inside. Whatever the file you want to analyze, the Excel file or any sheet of data that you drag and drop inside of your Google, inside of your ChatGPT, and simply write a prompt. Analyze in the sheet, in the CSV, all the illustrations visible so that I can present it team. That's it. I upload sheet data and you can see AI started to write code on you and it's analyzing now. It's doing this, it's writing some code. I'm not doing anything. It's doing all the hard work. I could write Python. I know the basic syntax of Python, right? But AI knows it. Its job. Let's give it a couple of minutes and you will see magic right in front of your eyes. And guys, look at this. Right? Just went through the whole data and came up with insights, and not just insights, but very interesting charts, which I can simply click and put on presentations. Just these, I can also expand the chart and play with them. See this? I can do a lot of things right inside of this. Right? Not just that, it also gave me 3 key illustration sets and what it means. In a couple of, it was able to comprehend hundreds and thousands of to give you this information. So AI is your analyst or personal data analyst. Analyze whatever you want. If you think it was crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. Right? It's you just need to know how to use them. You just need to know how to use them. That's all. And that's how that's the full part of this. So moving on, I wanted to share absolutely cool, okay? ChatGPT has come up with some crazy new features. I don't think you people might have seen this. Do you guys want to have a quick look at them before we move on to the next one? Yes, all right. Let us do that very quickly. Okay. So on ChatGPT, if you have the paid version, the new features are on paid version only. Right? If you have ChatGPT paid version, it's an option called as collaborate and code. If I select this, right, new canvas in itself opens. Now, let's say AI to write a blog post how skills that you need to learn in this AI first. Let's say this is the blog you want AI to write for you. You want it to do the job for you. And I just send an enter. And look at this. All this is new interface that has opened up. There's the left side and there's a canvas on the right side. And this is what ChatGPT as the AI canvas or ChatGPT canvas. It came up with a full article right here, which I can edit right inside of ChatGPT. Don't like this line. I can just select this, or if I do a graph, I can select this and delete it. So instead of copying the information, pasting that Google Doc and working on it, you can inside of ChatGPT. But there is a power to. Okay, let's say you do this paragraph. I this paragraph, and I can ask ChatGPT, and I can say, rewrite the whole thing again a simpler way. Instead of rewriting the whole, I just selected a paragraph and on the send button, and you can see this. ChatGPT is just rewrote this part only selected. So editing and working on a document, and the other part is you can paste whatever inside of it and start using it. And it also comes with a new cool features. All right. If you see this, there's a new button that has come here, which is sidebar, bunch of options. Let's say you want to, simplify the reading level of this. Select on this. The current reading is this, and you want to simplify to a graduate school. Or you want to make it kindergarten. Let's say you want this article to be written, even a kindergarten kid can understand. I can drop this right below and click on the send button. It will rewrite the whole article. And you see how beautiful it is and how fast it writes. Rewrite the whole article the way a kindergarten kid can understand. Welcome to the world where AI is everywhere. Technology is changing. AI is smart, but only if you invent what we want it in the way. You see, it simplifies that anyone can understand. Very, very cool. Check it. And there's one more crazy feature come up, and that is called as view. Okay, I'm going to talk about it slightly towards the end. Take a lot longer, but easy. Okay, we're going to talk about it. But I wanted to quickly touch on the canvas part because it's mind-blowing. Now, I have a question for all of you people. Joined in the beginning of the session. How many of you in the beginning of the session when I was playing the chat? You guys know the music that I played? I generated using AI. The whole music, the song, lyrics, everything generated using artificial intelligence. Do you guys want to learn how I generated it so that you can make anything you want? It could be to impress your wife or husband, your boyfriend or girlfriend, your boss, or it could be something that you want to create for yourself, right? AI can do that for you. All you have to say what you want. All right, let me quickly show you that. And the name of this tool is called as Suno AI. Now, what is Suno? Suno means listen in Hindi, right? And the name of the tool is suno.com. It is all suno.ai. All I have to do is come on this button and click on create, right? And I just have to explain what I want. Make a fun song on appreciating all the learners of mine who spent hours with me learning the power of generative AI, and congratulate them on behalf of me and Growth School. We are just creating a song for you guys. Okay, I'm just creating a song for you guys. I'll click on this create button. That's it. That's all you have to write. Okay. Of course, you can do much more stuff. I can click on generate again, and you see there are things that are getting generated here. The songs that will get created right now are 100% real and are not plagiarized. So what you're going to listen right now is actually Nobody has listened to this ever before. All right. And I'm going to play a song right now because I see a few of them are creative. By the way, the lyrics is right here. You can read it as you're listening to it. Okay. Here is your first AI song.
You spend hours each day, no waste, learning how the
What do you guys think of that, guys?
taste. From code to thoughts embrace, genius minds in this space. Together we explore the new, crafting dreams and ideas too. Growth schools, pride in all you do, learners who've made it through. AI geniuses unite.
How nice is
In the
that?
spotlight,
This is one
shining
song. There are
bright.
more.
From growth.
This is a completely different song now.
You spend hours each day, no waste, learning how the AI's paced. From code to thoughts and
One more. This is a rock song. UK Top 20. Ah,
In the classroom, bright and clear, learning AI
Here comes a soft rock
by
version of it.
year. With curiosity and cheer, our journey's just begun. With growth school.
all right. I know this is very, very exciting. And if I keep playing, you guys will keep listening to the songs. But I told you, AI is actually getting quite crazy, right? And we have got to songs, we've got to movies, we've got to... In fact, let me show you something else, okay? Sadly, I can't show you how I made it because it's too long. But this is my Instagram. One of the most popular startups of India is on a verge of shutting down. Dunzo started in 2014 as a WhatsApp group. Yeah, you heard that right. The founder, Kabir Biswas. Here is why Dunzo, which is one of the most popular startups of India, is on a verge of shutting down. Dunzo started in 2014 as a WhatsApp group. Yeah, you heard that right. The founder, Kabir Biswas, would personally make deliveries from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. on receiving orders. During one of these deliveries, he met Sahil Kini of Lightrock, who became Dunzo's first investor. Now, fast forward to 2021, Dunzo was processing over 2 million orders a month. That's 130 times growth in just 5 years. But here's the catch. Can you believe that that is not me? That is AI in my video. The voice is generated using AI. A lot of the editing is also done by AI. The script is also written using AI. That is not me, guys. That is my AI clone. I don't know if you guys are believing me or not, but trust me when I say this, I'm not lying. I have nothing to lie. And that is the reality. Don't you guys think that looked absolutely real? I'll take questions towards the end. Don't worry. Yep. That is where we have got to with AI, guys. That is where we have got to with AI. Concern regarding privacy, don't worry about it. I can only create my clone. You can't use my clone. I mean, actually you can, but that would need a lot of shady stuff. But the clone, I only have access to it because I have built it. We have trained it to look like me, to sound like me and whatnot. Anyways, moving on. Guys, from the beginning of the workshop till now, do you guys believe you have 10x'd yourself when it comes to things around AI? 10x in the chat if you believe you have 10x'd yourself. 9x. All right, all right, all right. Getting there. Awesome. Love it. Hallucinations are almost done, right? The new models are very good. The hallucination percentage is less than 0.5%. Don't worry about it. Right. Let's talk about the future now. All right. Now that we have come this far, how many of you have realized that AI is actually more powerful than you thought when we started the session? Me in the chat. When we started the session, I'm sure you had a context of something about AI, and now we are here. Won't you agree with me that if I tell you right now that 3 years from here, AI would be 100 times more powerful. It's growing at a pace that's unbelievable, right? AI will at least be 100 times possible, 100 times better. And when it is 100 times faster, it will take jobs away. And people will not lose to jobs to AI, but people will lose jobs to those people who know how to use AI. So how does a future employee look like in the world of AI? Right? So a future employee essentially does more work in less time. It needs less number of people overall to do the same work. And also, world will predominantly move towards generalists. What are generalists? Generalists are those people who are active problem solvers using the power of AI, using the power of these tools. They will be able to solve a lot more problems beyond the scope of their job description that they did back in the day. A marketer can now write code. A founder can do almost anything today, right? That is where we are getting to. And basically, when that happens, less people will make more money, obviously, right? So how many of you want to get started with the journey of future pacing yourself to win in the world of AI? Drop a me in the chat. How many of you want to get started with the journey of future pacing yourself? You want to go deeper, you want to learn more, you want to do crazy things with AI. Awesome. Thank you guys for responding, right? No matter who you are, you could be a marketing professional, irrespective of the working professional, irrespective of the job, a startup founder, business owner, freelancer, consultant, coach or trainer, student, or anyone who want to stay ahead and future-proof yourself. All I need is 2 full days of your time. We spent 1.5 hours, about 90 minutes today, and I was able to teach you 15 different things, but they were all tools. They are nice little hacks for you to go around and figure your way around it. Right? But all I need, if you really want to get ahead, is 2 days, full 2 days of your time. If you think AI is getting there, listen to me for the next 10, 15 minutes. The full 2 days of yours, undivided attention over a weekend on a Saturday and a Sunday. What I mean by that, when I say Saturday and a Sunday, it's not about a couple of hours. 8 hours each day, a total of 16 hours on a Saturday and a Sunday. Can you dedicate 2 days to learn and take yourself ahead in the world of AI? Yes, in the chat, or 2 days in the chat, if you can, and you think it is important for you guys to dedicate and get ahead. At the end, the entire live stream was created by AI. We haven't got there yet. Awesome. 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 So that's what I'm going to talk about. Guys, decide to give me 2 days of your time. I will change the way you work forever. Right? Do I have the permission to share on how that goes about? A yes in the chat would be amazing if I have your permission to share. So far, I told you that I'll be covering different things. They are going to be mind-blowing. I just did that. I'm going to talk something absolutely mind-blowing, which you guys will really appreciate. Right? And that is also, by the way, quick bonus for people. Right after I cover this, I'm going to cover 5 more hacks as well. So just stick around for that as well. Right? Now, we at Growth something that is truly remarkable that can help you to get started to become AI first. And all you need is a couple of days of your time, right? Super excited to introduce you guys today, Generative AI Mastermind by Growth School, right? In this 2 days of program, the idea for us, for you to go from where you are to AI rocks, right? And let me tell you one thing about the program that I'm going to talk about. This is by far, I can tell you for a fact, it's one of the most extended, practical, and easy to understand 2-day AI program ever created. I have personally spent not just $50 that I've written, probably over $100,000 every freaking program out there about generative AI. Okay, sure that we are not missing anything. Me when I say this is the best out there, and not just me. You heard a lot of people going forward. So, who is this mastermind for? This 2-day mastermind is for, you could be a marketer, you could be a salesperson, you could be a founder, you could be a designer, freelancer, writer, person in finance, consultant, HR, operation, entrepreneur, business owner, engineer, content creator, anybody who uses laptop and internet to do their work and want to, yourself to the next level in your career or your business or whatever that is with the power of AI. This student mind is the best thing that can ever happen to you guys. And I tell you for a fact, right? In fact, in our course, we have people all over. We have super young people like who's a student studying at Arizona State University, to Dominic, who is an architect, who's a techie with 33 years of experience, worked at, have taken the programs. We have people, there is no age to learn AI, guys. I love the fact that there are so many people, all ages, who have joined to learn from this, right? And we have people from all the industries, like David, who was a GM at Taiwan, Healy, Finland, who was a program lead, or who was from Texas, who was an education consultant, who was a professor from Canada. In the same way, Neil, a salesperson who works at Coca-Cola, has done this program as well. We have Priya, who is a software engineer. We have Jurinchi, I think name got missed out, education consultant, and Tara, who is a project manager at Portland, US, right? We're coming in from all over, all sort of things. So today, AI Mastermind created for. So right now, this is very right. After this workshop, I can call this as script kiddies. Now, what are script kiddies? Script kiddies are those who know a bunch of tools and they can use these tools to do the job, right? Execute things better by copy and pasting things. And that is the level that we have got to today. The idea of this student mind is to take you guys from being a to beginner, jump intermediate, and land you advanced version of it. And the best part, if you were able to understand, you'll be able to understand the two-day program. You don't need to write a single line of code, you need to be a technical person, nothing. You just need to learn your way around it, what we're going to teach you. So let's quickly break down what all you're going to learn today program. We'll start with generative AI fundamentals. Start with generative AI fundamentals. And say this, am I going to teach you how to use GPT? Well, throughout this program, we probably will GPT like a couple of times. We even spend like 30 minutes on ChatGPT, because the real AI starts beyond that, right? But as we get, the module 1 of the two-day program is where we start, so that you will understand how these large language models work. What are the foundations? What are neural networks? What is supervised, unsupervised learning? What is a GPT? How does the backend? What is the science behind it? What is tokenization? What is distribution? What is a transformer? You need to know is to be able to leverage the power of AI. Right? You need to know how it works. And that is what we start here. Next, we go into behind LLMs, where we go into something called as, inside of that, we go into it and play with some prompt engineering, where we learn our way around how to write prompts using AI with multiple prompting structures like Zero Chain of Thought. And we do all of this on a platform called as OpenAI Playground. Okay, a lot of people might not have OpenAI Playground, but something that all of you guys need to. ChatGPT is too basic for most guys. Everybody knows it. Very fair advantage. There isn't one. Learn the way things work so that it can build an advantage for you guys. So, right, unlike this workshop where I'm talking, you're listening, the tool mind is designed in a very interactive way. You do something, then you're put into teams in a breakout room inside of Zoom so that you execute what you learned. At the end of 2 days, you come out as an individual who has not just but also has done things using AI. So the first outcome that you up with, you'll write and refine a great prompt on Playground. This is how it looks like, by the way. And then you will also end up building a simple app by writing text. I touch base on that to Bolt, but you'll do something even more cooler in this program, module 1. By now, we are just done with the first half of day 1. We jump to the second half of day 1, where we get into advanced data analysis using AI and Excel. Again, I believe, and I'm sure if you guys will agree with me, that knowing your way around and understanding and churning data is a very important thing. Today, I quickly a few things. In this module, we go deeper into all this data on how to get absolutely stunning outputs. Even you don't know a single line of code, just with text. So you'll come up with all these out for module 3 as well. And then we jump into something called conversational AI bots. There is something called as custom GPTs. You can build your own AI bots to solve your own problems. That is what we're going to do inside of this. And you guys are going to build a bot, which basically is a Q&A. You can upload information of your website inside bot, and any customer can ask any questions and it can answer. You will build a bot without writing a single line of code. It's absolutely crazy what you can do with this. People absolutely love this part. This, of course, you have an outcome of building a bot with the team. People love it as well. And finally, for the end of the day, we end with a bang. What do? We teach you how using AI, you can outline and design a full PPT presentation all using AI. That will take you easily to 12 hours. We will teach you how to do this in a few minutes. We'll teach you the workflow to make this happen, right? This is just the day one. The outcome of that is you come up with a topic on your front, you full process that we teach you, and you a crazy little presentation. Now we enter day two. Day one, we started, 7 hours, 8 hours. We learned all these things. We did all. You take a nice little break on Saturday, go for your drinks if you want, come back on Sunday in the morning. And what do? I teach you how you build automations using AI. Imagine that you build an automation where you automatically reply to your emails. AI could create content for you and post it. How can you replace boring tasks? You can create your own automations by connecting multiple tools that you use today, AI, and not even, you don't have to write a single line of code for this. All drag and drop, and my team and my mentors will teach you step by step on how to get this done. It's absolutely mind-blowing, so enriching, and it'll power you to a level where you'll be like, the hell, this is crazy, right? And you'll teach you a couple of automations and you build those automations as well. For example, this one, which will automatically summarize everything that you get. It will summarize the email, check if it's in the email, and send a message on your Slack or Google or Microsoft Teams or Telegram or any messaging tool that you use, so that you don't have to 100 times go and check your emails all the time. And then we also teach you how to build and post content on social, all automated. And then on the second half, once you have learned automations, you jump into something as diffusion AI models. Today, we learned very big when it comes to imagery. Right? In this case, using module and compelling stories using AI visuals, we'll teach you the work around how to come up with crazy visuals and crazy videos, all using artificial intelligence, right? Full drag and drop workflows that we will teach you, which will just blow your minds. Okay. Look at these images. This is me. Obviously, I don't look like this with all these acts. You'll essentially learn how to create crazy images of you or anything that you for your work. And not just that, we will also teach you how to make crazy videos like this. This is all using AI. This is obviously, I'm not standing on top of Burj Khalifa with Spider-Man costume, right? We will teach how to be able to create videos like this using AI. And it's absolutely, in fact, my team created a full-blown trailer of that is on Netflix right now. It's called Kalki. All of this is made using AI, and you learn how to do it as well. It's mind-blowing, only word that I can say, right? Let's quickly summarize everything you learn in just 2 days and get you ahead of anyone that you want in a couple of days. One, fundamentals of AI, and you do a hands-on project on writing a prompt, science behind prompt engineering, you do the science behind diffusion so that you can use different models to generate images and videos. We'll teach you how to build compelling images and videos. We'll teach you how to do data analysis dashboards using AI. We'll teach you how to automate a bunch of things, email workflows and content creation as a couple of examples. We'll teach you to build AI bots for your own use cases so that you get AI to do your repetitive tasks. And finally, we'll help you to ideate, design, and a kick-ass presentation in 2 minutes. All of this will learn and also will do in just 2 days. This may seem intimidating, If you're not hands-on AI or anything, no problem. I have few questions for you. You know how to use internet? How to use a computer? Very you understand 50 to 60% of what you have in this workshop. Answer is yes, you can get this. And it's not me who's going to, there'll be folks from Google, there'll be folks from best of the companies who will come and teach you, and done this for thousands of people already, right? So you don't have to worry if you can absolutely do this, right? So you might be, why did we take up this approach of a mastermind? Because we tried creating a recorded course and most of the people never finished it. We want people to get outcomes. The only way you get outcomes is by doing, right? And when we recorded courses, we got 15% people to finish it, less than 10 people finished projects. Then we created all of it into a 6-week program. We said every week you spend 2 to 3 learn and do. Guess what? You drop off in the middle because life happens. And then we said, you know what, there has to be a better way. And it turned out to be an experiment which we ran as a 2-day mastermind. It worked like a charm. People blocked their calendars for full 2 weeks. Okay. And it was important and they did it. 9% of, in fact, 95% of people finished the program, started on day 1 until end of day 2. They were there. 85% of those people finished the projects. It was absolutely crazy. If you guys don't believe me, I'm going to open my Slack where all the people were there of the last one. Give you the live messages there as well. Right? But move on. So how does this mastermind work? I'll show you that very, very quickly. So how does this mastermind work? You attend a 2-day live workshop on Zoom event by the top 1,000 mentors, 16 total hours need from you in 2 days. It's going to change your lives. I can say that for a fact. 2, the live workshop is designed in a way you learn and do. Come with the mindset of doing. You'll participate in breakout sessions where you do group projects together with other folks inside the session. We'll also do quizzes. It's fun. And finally, you'll network with a bunch of like-minded people just like you to do a lot of cool stuff. This insane learn, apply, and network. Monday night, you'll be among the best when it comes to AI. Very important, offer recordings. Before I even talk about the prize and opportunity to grab into the program. The reason why we don't offer recordings is possible. The breakout sessions and all of that, we detailed notes and stuff, but no recordings. So you make sure you show it, right? And of course, for all people who finish this, we give you a little certificate of finishing the AI mastermind, which is everything that you have done as well, right there. So you can upload on LinkedIn, wherever you want. Before I talk about the pricing, the program, I want to make a few things very clear. This program is not for you if you're not using computers or internet. 2, if you don't believe in the option. 3, if you can't commit 2 days or a weekend to learn, you can't even take out 2 days. Please don't take the program. We do this so that you guys can get out. 4, if you prefer to say, you're like, I'm just going to learn, I'm not going to take action. Not for you. If you're not, push yourself beyond your comfort zone. The world is changing, my friends. And you guys, for you guys to level up, you have to step up and get out of your comfort zone. And if you're not one of those, don't take the program, right? And you're okay with people moving on. Right? Okay, let's pricing right now. Guys, the 2-day generative AI program is something that I started to do as a company for companies. So we have done this program, Uber, Domino's, Tata, Shiprocket, bunch of Aditya Birla and all. Do this online for 40 employees. And the pricing 10 lakh rupees. That's where the pricing starts. This is the cost that companies pay for today. And the rest of the companies are learning from they're teaching all their employees. We plan this program for 25,000 rupees as an early bird price. Because you guys are special. You guys are in this workshop, not done this before. For everyone in this workshop, the workshop gets over. Till the it's over. The 2-day generative AI workshop, AI mastermind, you guys get it for 10 rupees only. Yes, 2 days, 16 hours of learning, 10,000 rupees. You pay right now, inclusive of everything. This includes GST, no nonsense on top of it. 10,000 rupees, you pay 2 days of live. It will change. It will probably be the best you've ever spent before. But for the first 10 users who enroll today, the first 10 people who are actually, people who know that want in, 10 users only, we are doing something absolutely crazy. Okay. And these are going to run out in no time, make it very clear. Using the promo code Mastery 50, you will get it for 499 all inclusive. Price is only for the first 10. Once the first 10 seats are over, first 10, first 20, looks like the team has changed to 20 right now. First, the users are over. I don't know how the promo code is set. I don't know if it's 20, but you check it out, right? Team quickly respond back if it's first or first 20.
It's first above.
Oh, okay. The first 10 to use this will get this for this. And once the time, post that 20, post that 10. Now, users who enroll till the end can still get it for 10. And users who enroll after is over, you will be priced at 25K, right? So that is the pricing now. Guys, go ahead and grab it. Let me quickly show you how to grab it as well. Again, right? This is absolutely crazy. You know, do this for 20 because there's too many people. And I think it's very, very fast. So let's do it for 20 only.
And I think we have already started getting the enrollment. So folks, we will increase it to 20 seats. But please do go ahead and hurry that the coupon code will not be applied on the link.
There you go, guys. Once you click on the link, you'll see two payment links. One is and one is $149. International users can use this. Indians can use this. Just tap on this. Simple. Go enter your details, right? And by the way, in the first screen, you will see it as 10 rupees. Once you click on the next, the promo code is automatically applied. Funny, just in case, if you can share the promo code also here, in case for people who can't see it to be applied, they can apply it as well. But we have auto applied your promo code. As a result, you can pay $49. You can use UPI. You can use any payment way that you want. You can also pick up EMI that you want to. There are a bunch of wallets, cards, any payment option that you want, and grab the payment right now. Let's do it for 20 people. I think there are more people in the session than I would. So go ahead and grab it. Like I said, the price for the first 20 seats only, and after that, the price would be increased to 10. But again, right, the 10K is valid till the end of the workshop. Superb. So quick announcement here. You can see the dates and the timings of the session that will happen. Timings are usually 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. The dates are on the screen when this is happening next. Okay. Now, what you can't make it on the dates is on the screen. Can't make it on the dates that is on the screen. That is fine as well. You can still register. Once you sign up, you want a different date. That is, if you want to enroll into the next one, you can. We usually do it once a month. You can join the next month as well, right? You can join the next month as well, but you will not get this price. So grab it right now, or of course, right, later you can pay 25 and come on inside as well, right? So that is where we are. The first one, the most important one, you can see the dates on the screen. But the timing is fixed 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. It happens on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. And after 7 p.m. over also, we stick around. Team sticks around to take all your questions. So if you guys want it longer, it will go on longer as well, right? These are the dates. That is where we are. So go ahead and grab it, guys. All right. If you're still not sure it's the right thing for you, but you're still thinking like, is this going to be worth it? Should I invest my hard-earned into this program? It's $390. I could have gone out with friends or wife or husband out for a nice little dinner for that month. And I also have to take out 2 days out. Let me show you something. Here, some of the community love that we're getting. Alex says of the top-notch program. You guys are pro, and all the big as small things you guys did made it a great experience for us. Beyond expectations, kudos, amazing. Pamela says it was so worth everything. I had to put into it. You guys, awesome. Congrats, growth team. This is next level on how to educate. how education system should any topic, right? In fact, there was Jen. Growth School's AI course is better than the course that is provided by provided by MIT. And I'm just not making it up. I said I'm going to show you a lot of things. Here's a video of herself talking about it.
Well, I am an English professor of 16 years. Also am a founder and CEO of a nonprofit in California called Employ California. And I am taking an MIT course called AI Implications in Business Strategy. And this course is better than the course. This course has been better than the MIT course. That MIT course has really old information. A number of those are from 2017, 2018, and they're not updated. We have a community like we have here. There's a number of issues that I found with that one. And I was thinking, oh, I wish Growth School was like, MIT was like Growth School, you know? So keep up the good work. You guys are doing an amazing job. I'm excited to talk to you about how I can contribute.
There you go. That was right. And the community keeps coming, right? Saurabh, I'm beyond grateful for the transformative 2-day AI workshop. The knowledge and insights shared were truly from LLMs to custom GPT, AI and much more. I've come out with a deep understanding and immense excitement for the future of AI. Thanking us about everything that this program has helped her with. Guys, this goes. Amoda says this is one of the best online coaching session I had in my career. Value added. Thanks, Growth School team. This pillar who basically said that I stayed awake at night for 9 hours to attend this. She was at Spain or somewhere when she did this, and you all have delivered. Let me show you this video. This happened like a few weeks back. We have
Pilar, I'm actually from Spain, but I live in the US. It's been an outstanding experience. You have done an amazing job. You should be proud. You totally over. And I'm talking over the American standards, which are really so not even European or like Indian, but I'm like high. So thank you. I'm so excited. Is anyone just connect with me and link? Thank you. Actually, it was 1:30 in the morning until 9:30 in the morning. So wow. I stayed 2 nights up for you. Thank you.
Incredible.
Right. So that was Pillar. I think countless number of stories like this, right? So yeah, guys, like, okay. My team has been saying that 8 people in, guys. There are 2 more seats. Join in if you guys want to. So that the price kind of gets reset to I didn't realize it will go so fast, but let me quickly this. For the first 10 people who are joining this program at a special price, like of you guys get 5 insane courses as you join this program as well, right? You will get a course called a Speak to Influence. It's done by Raj. This dude 5 million followers across the internet and is a phenomenal speaker. And in the world of AI that we're living in, I think one of the unfair advantages that you can have today is the ability to talk and influence. And that's what this online course is about. It's about $500. You guys get this for free when you become the first 10 set of people. Next, the Webflow Mastery for all the people who want to build websites. Next is the Growth Hacking. Guys, my team must be sharing the of people who have already joined in. This is to make sure that you guys also know that we have got your payments, right? So welcome all of you guys who have joined in already. Growth Hacking Master, I believe, is a mindset. Growth hacking is a mindset that everybody should possess, which changes the game for you guys. And it's a course that I have built personally, and you guys will all get access to this as well. You get an access course on Microsoft Excel as well, which you guys can learn as something that we sell for $500. For all those people who want to build credibility on Twitter, you guys get a course to grow on X or Twitter as well. Sell for $495. We're giving this as a pure bonus for the first people coming in, and for all those people freelance or get started with the journey of freelancing. We have something cool for all of you people as well. You guys get this $495 free when you join in. So like I said, the first 10 people today will get all mega bonuses worth almost $3 for free. All right. Guys, school AI mastermind, the 2-day one, has been life-changing. So many people, right? And I keep continue to play these videos of people with varied experiences talking about their experience, right? This is Raj.
I'm impressed. Thank you so much to the Growth School team. I am impressed. I'm joining from Toronto,
Okay.
and in the kickoff, just wondering, starting at 1:30 through 9 o'clock in the morning, will I need how much coffee I would need, how much night I would need? But I'm telling you, I spent this time without any coffee, without